Sidney Poitier looked like the kind of man Hollywood could respect. Calm, polished, brilliant, and untouchable. But behind that perfect image was a fight most viewers never saw. He entered movies when black actors were pushed aside, mocked, or forced into small, demeaning roles. Sidney refused to be small. He broke doors open, won an Oscar, and changed cinema forever. Yet, behind his famous calm, he faced cold co-stars, dangerous sets, public pressure, private guilt, and a tumultuous love life. Welcome to Royal Time Hollywood. A premature beginning. Sidney's life began like a movie drama. Born 2 months premature on February 20th, 1927, in Miami, Florida, he was the youngest of 7 children to Evelyn and Reginald Poitier. His parents were Afro-Haitian tomato farmers from Cat Island in the Bahamas who only traveled to Miami to sell their crop. Frail and unexpected, Sidney was not expected to live, but his parents nursed him to health over 3 months. This accidental U.S. birth gave him citizenship, but his heart belonged to the Bahamas. Growing up without electricity or plumbing on Cat Island and later Nassau, he learned survival from a family whose roots reportedly traced back to runaway Haitian slaves. Confronting the American nightmare. At 15, Sidney returned to Miami to live with his brother. It was a brutal awakening. In the Bahamas, he had never known American racism. In Jim Crow, Florida, the lessons were harsh. He couldn't try on shoes in certain stores and had to sit at the back of the bus. Segregation demanded he shrink, but his parents had already taught him that he had basic human rights. Refusing to live a lie, 16-year-old Sidney fled to New York City with a few dollars, no education, and a thick Bahamian accent. He worked as a dishwasher and auditioned for the American Negro Theater, but was humiliatingly rejected because he couldn't read fluently. Fortunes shifted when an elderly Jewish waiter sat with him night after night, teaching him to read using the newspaper. After a brief stint in the army, where he faked mental illness to escape the poor treatment of psychiatric patients, Sidney returned to the theater. For 6 months, he meticulously modified his accent by listening to the radio, turning his speech into his most powerful tool. Chained to history and the Red Scare. Political danger followed his early success. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, Sidney joined left-wing black artists like Canada Lee and Paul Robeson in political advocacy. This drew the attention of the Hollywood blacklist. When up for Blackboard Jungle in 1955, the studio demanded he sign a loyalty oath. Sidney flatly refused. His breakthrough came in 1958's The Defiant Ones, starring alongside Tony Curtis as chained, escaped prisoners. The film earned him his first Best Actor Oscar nomination, the first for a black male lead. By 1963, his performance in Lilies of the Field won him the Academy Award. While the world celebrated, Sidney felt boxed in, realizing Hollywood was congratulating itself while continuing to offer him narrow, non-threatening roles designed to soothe white liberal guilt. I was the only black actor working consistently in major studio films. The weight of representing an entire race was an almost impossible burden. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to check out the other stories and shocking updates on our channel. We've covered many incredible celebrity journeys, tragic endings, and untold Hollywood secrets that you don't want to miss. Binge watch our previous videos to discover more surprising facts, emotional stories, and where your favorite stars are today. Your support helps us bring you more powerful content like this, so don't forget to explore, watch more, and stay tuned for the next video. The slap heard round the world. By 1967, Sidney was the biggest box office draw in the world, starring in Sir, with Love, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and In the Heat of the Night. Yet, as the civil rights movement grew militant, younger activists criticized his character as too safe, labeling him an Uncle Tom. But his real-life defiance was terrifying. In the Heat of the Night, his character Virgil Tibbs is slapped by a racist plantation owner. The script called for Sidney to take it. He refused, telling the studio, "I'm going to slap him back." That retaliatory slap shocked audiences. The danger off-screen was worse. Sidney refused to shoot in the South unless changes were made. During the brief time he did, he slept in a segregated motel with a gun under his pillow. Furthermore, in 1964, He and Harry Belafonte were violently chased by armed Klansmen while delivering money to civil rights workers in Mississippi. Sidney knew that Hollywood's racism wasn't just hostile co-stars. It was an entire system that stayed silent while artists of color faced real terror, private turmoil, and a lasting legacy. While carrying history in public, his marriage to Juanita Hardy fractured due to a tumultuous, secret 9-year affair with actress Diane Carroll. Carroll's memoirs revealed broken promises of marriage, resulting in private guilt that Sidney admitted 11 years of psychotherapy couldn't entirely cure. He eventually found peace, marrying actress Joanna Shimkus in 1976 and pivoting to directing hits like Stir Crazy. On January 6, 2022, Sidney Poitier passed away at 94 from cardiopulmonary failure, Alzheimer's, and prostate cancer. He survived an industry that praised him in public, but tested him in private. Did Hollywood truly celebrate Sidney Poitier, or did they only respect him after making him suffer for decades? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Royal Time Hollywood, and hit the bell notification